When they want to run the football, they can. And he wasn't even touched. He went through the linebackers, the backfield for the Pilots, and was untouched all the way to the end zone. Going for a two-point conversion, Monty looking to throw. He decides to run it, and he gets it into the end zone for 2 points, and it makes the score 26-6 in favor of Christopher Z. Times that CZR has had the football because they've just run the football at the Pilots and have taken over completely with their big offensive line and their good running backs. Here's the kickoff to the Pilots. It's going to be taken by Crutherd at the 16-yard line. He's to the 20, to the 25. He's hit at the 25 and goes to the 26-yard line, about the 27. Crutherd on him. 26-6. The Pilots trail it by 20. And not a very good come-from-behind team because they do not move. They don't have the big playmaker. The backs are split behind Barber. Barber gets the snap, and he fumbles it, picks it up, and tries to move ahead himself. Schultz Field on a cloudy, hot and humid afternoon for football. Afiba Martin is split wide to the left. Gary the tight end on the right. Backs are split, and there's a fumble. And recovery is going to be Christopher. A fumble on this is. And they don't even give the Pilot defense time to get on the field till they're ready to play. A hurry-up offense here, but it's just their normal offense, but it looks hurry-up after we're used to watching Cairo with their slow preparation. Monty gets the snap, goes back to pass, a little dump over the right side to Gilbert. Gilbert is hit by Martin and down, but not giving these young men a lot of time on the timeout. CZR comes up to the line of scrimmage. Pilots ready to go. Christopher ready to go. Haven't seen Alan Lewis come back in the lineup for the Pilots. Wonder if he was hurt on that one play. He went out of the game. Monty tossed back to Bramlett in the backfield. He is hit. Martin takes him down short of the 10-yard line. Bramlett picked up a couple of yards to be second down and 8. The ball marked at about 12 or 13. It'll be second down and about 8. CZR with the full house backfield now. 7 down lineman gets the snap, gives it off to Bramlett up the middle, breaks a tackle, breaks another one into the end zone, touchdown. He leaves 2 Carroll Pilot tacklers laying on the ground. Bramlett, with 6 minutes to go in the third period. Bearcats will go for the 2-point conversion. There's a snap, and it's given to Bramlett. Bramlett is not going to get it, so with exactly 6 minutes to go in the third, quick Carroll Marine Pilots. CZR will be kicking off from their own 40-yard line with 6 minutes to go in the third period. There's the kick, gets down the middle again, the end-over-end kick, picked up and dropped by Greg Gary, picks it up again, runs to his right this time, runs to the right side, and he's going to go out of bounds at about the 20. So a very short gain and licking. Martin split wide to the left, wing left, and there's a pass to Martin. It is complete, and Martin takes it out across the 30. Third period. And they will split this time. Colin Box will split out wide to the left for the Pilots. There's the snap. Looking for out to the left to Gary. Gary gets the pass completion, turns it upfield at the 50, and out of bounds. All right, the Pilots get up to the line of scrimmage. Barber with the snap. Goes back to pass, looks to his right this time, throws it down the middle, intercepted by Monty at the 45. He's going to be back to the 30, or about the 30-yard line of the Pilots. And after the Pilots had 2 consecutive first downs and were moving the football, that interception in the middle, you could almost see that coming. Kind of dreaded to see that because you kind of felt like that was going to happen if he tried to throw in the middle. There's a snap and a handoff to Blanton. For the extra point, which is worth a point if they get it. There's the snap. The ball is down. The kick is up. The kick is good. And they have got 6 touchdowns on the afternoon here, folks. Here's the kick. Again, it's going to be taken by Crutherd. Crutherd at the 10-yard line to the 15, and that's it. He was hit hard. Pilots back on offense. Alan Lewis back into the lineup for the Pilots. He's the big 320-pounder. Some folks getting some valuable playing time here, though, for the Pilots this afternoon. There's a snap and a fumble. And who has it? Fumble on the handoff. And CZR is saying they've got it. We'll have to see. Nope, Pilots recovered it. Not consecutive times. The last 3 possessions, well, 3 of the last 4 possessions they've had, they've fumbled. They turned over 3 of those fumbles so far today. That time they recovered it. Now we've got and mercifully the clock is continuing to run with 2:40 to go in the 3rd period. Hope you're enjoying Riverboat Days in Cairo. Lots of good food. The grand opening of the Toll House restaurant in 15 minutes. There's the snap. Barber gives it off to Beard. Beard runs to his left, tries to turn it upfield, breaks 1 tackle, hits another tackler at the 20, still on his feet, breaks it, and he's going to go all the way. I believe he's being pursued from behind. He's going to take it to the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5, touchdown, Marcus Beard. Marcus Beard was hit at the 20-yard line, at the 30-yard line, and in front of him it hit him, and he stayed on his feet and bounced out of it and took it down the sidelines. 88 yards for the touchdown. Pilots will go for the 2-point conversion. Barber has Little in the backfield. Goes to his left, keeps it himself. And he goes straight ahead, but he's not going to get in the end zone. Yeah, he did get it. 2-point Pilots 14, and here's something new. We'll be back for the Pilots kickoff after this. Marcus Beard just looked like he was hit and done and down and done for at the 25-yard line, but he stayed on his feet, kept those legs moving, and the next thing you knew, he was 10 yards out at about the 35, and nobody between him and 65 yards for a touchdown, and he made the touchdown. Here's the kickoff for the Pilots, and it's an onside attempt. It is going to be picked up. No, it's hit by the Pilots, and a flag on the play, a couple of flags. Well, right there by it, but couldn't hang on to it before it went out of bounds, so Christopher will take over at the 42-yard line. 1st and 10 for CZR. A good thought then by the Pilots, but it just didn't work out. They should have had that football, folks. There's the snap. The handoff to Bramble. Gets across out to the 50-yard line. I'm not sure today, but he's in the backfield now, along with Park is the fullback. He gets handoff to number 44. He gets it inside the 45 to the 41st down yardage. Warm things up even more. Looks a little cloudy off to the southwest. Don't know whether we got any rain or not coming our way. Out of the full house position. Handoff is to Park, and he's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage, not going anywhere. 2nd down, 10. Gain of maybe a foot on that last play. There's a head off to Park. Park is going to try to get it in, and it looks like we got a face mask penalty thrown in the back, set down at about the 16-yard line. Well, they'll mark at the 17. 1st and 10. This may be the final play, barring a penalty in the 3rd quarter. Monty brings his team up to the line of scrimmage, gets the football, keeps it himself. He's hit, falls forward for a couple of yards. Roger Price with you at Schultz Field here on WKRO this afternoon. Stay with us after this period ends. We'll go quickly to the University of Illinois football and bring you the remainder of that game against Purdue. There's Monty, the quarterback, hands it off to number 44. He's hitting with Jeremy Park. Look for Park to get the football unless Monty decides to pass it. Hands it off to Park. Fumble on the football, and falling on it is CZR. The Bearcats will recover the football. They've got Jared Freeman now in the backfield, along with Park. There's movement on the line. Should be a penalty flag. Go for the same play to Jared Freeman, or did the Pilots learn that play? Well, they won't go to Jared because Jared's on the sidelines now. No, Jared's still in there. Will they go to Freeman? Watch for him to run the left side. They'll probably run the same play. Here is the snap by Monty, going back, looking downfield to Freeman. Pass is complete to Freeman, but he's going to be hit and tackled at the 19-yard line. Greg Gary brings him down at the 19-yard line. So, pickup of nothing to eat in here, or drink either. It's hot. I'm thirsty. There's the snap to Barber. Barber hands it off the left side to Beard. Beard takes it out across the 30. Looks like he got a first down. Pickup of 11 yards, actually, on that carry for Marcus. First and 10 Pilots from the 30. Inside 9 minutes to play. 2 men in the backfield now for the Pilots. Barber gets the snap, hands it off, and I can't tell who to, but whoever's got it is running up the left side. Beard, the ball carrier, turns it back inside, and we've got a penalty flag. He gets across the 45. 2 penalty flags. The ball is set down at about the 37-yard line. Barber with the snap, hands it off to Beard. Beard turns the left side, turns it back inside, gets inside the 30. There is the snap to Barber. Barber looking to pass this time, in and out of the hands of Gary. Tell you, Alan Lewis having a tough time even getting up the line. His left leg is really bothering him, and young man is having a tough time getting up the line. Barber back to pass, looks quickly downfield, gets it to Gary out in the flats. Gary dodges a tackler, brings it back to the right side. He's got one man to beat, and he's going to beat him. No flags on the play. Touchdown. They'll go for the 2-point conversion. Here's the snap to Barber. Barber gives it to Beard. Beard runs to his left, tries to turn it back in, but not going to make it. He's not going to get it in. Stopped short. With 7:20 left to play in the game, it's Christopher ZR's 39, Carroll Meridian 20. Back for the Pilots kickoff after this timeout. 3 touchdowns in the third quarter. We will not have a very long post-game show because we want to get to the University of Illinois football game. We will pick a player of the game for you, sponsored by Southern Illinois Electric. Here's the kickoff for the Pilots. Again, an onside kick attempted. It does manage to finally go the 10 yards, and it's picked up by Little. Little takes it inside to the 40-yard line. It's going to belong to the Pilots because it did go the 10-yard field. They say the football did not go the full 10 yards, so they're going to give it to Christopher just short of the 50-yard line. Well, again, I thought we got a bad call there, folks, but the referee is in charge. The Bearcats have it at the 50 with 7 minutes to play in the football game. We've got a timeout in the action being called by Christopher ZR, and with this timeout, as we start the final 7 minutes of action in this football game. Here we go with the action. New quarterback is in, hands off, and there's a man breaking across the 40. Gets the first down. Jeremy Park gets the first down. Jason Hobbs is in the backfield along with Jared Freeman. There's the snap to give to Eubanks. Goes to the right side. Park is hit after he... Jason Hobbs, the new quarterback, works out of the full house backfield. Gets the snap. Pitch off to the left to Jared. He goes, turns upfield, gets the first down yardage. He gets close to the 25. and they're content to keep the football on the field and run the clock out. There's the snap, and hitting the backfield and being caught for a loss. No. Clock is running inside 5 minutes now. There's the snap into the backfield. Number 44 has it. He turns to the right, but he's going to be hit again. Carlos Barber. Now we're back to action. There's a third down play, and again it's a handoff, and again Park is caught behind the line of scrimmage. Gives a handoff now, and there is a handoff to and down and fumble. Well, they did not make the first down. Eubanks did not make the first. They played at Carterville, and they had first and goal to go from the 5 with about 30 seconds to go and could only get off one play. Well, they've let 20 seconds tick off the clock here, and they still have not got the play away. 25 seconds have ticked off now. 27, 28, 29. There's the snap. 29 seconds ticked off. There's a pass to the left side and a little screen pass out to the left. Down to 2 minutes now. I told you folks they'd be lucky to get off 3 plays in 3 minutes. There's Barber. Hands off in the backfield. Funny looking play, but going down the sidelines and staying in bounds for the Pilots was Reggie Newell. He got... Now we're down to 1:30. The Pilots are still talking it over. Now they finally break the huddle with 3rd and 1. We're just going to see how long it takes them. There's Barber back to pass. It is complete to Gary for the first down yardage at the 35-yard line. Minute to play. Back to pass is Barber. Barber gets it away to Gary. Gary comes up the right side. He's hit at the 40, but breaks the tackle. Hit at the 48-yard line, and instead of going out of bounds, he goes down at the 49-yard line. The clock will stop with 45 seconds to play. And Barber is going to call a timeout with 45 seconds to play here this afternoon. On the passing by Barber, it's also been hard to overlook the passing of Barber, but we just feel like that Marcus Beard, with his effort here this afternoon, is our player of the game, brought to you by Southern Illinois Electric Cooperative. Back to action. Barber gets the snap. Looks downfield, looking to pass. Hit in the backfield. Gets the pass away downfield, and it is complete at the 35-yard line. Boy, he was hit. He will split Afiba Martin out to the left. Flanker back is Greg Gary. Marcus Beard and Crutherd in the backfield. Barber goes back to pass. Looks downfield. Looks for Gary. The pass is underthrown. For Carlos Barber. Afiba Martin splits wide to the right this time. They have Beard in the backfield. He's being joined by Rich Henry in the backfield now, and Elvis Little. Going back to pass is Barber. Looking downfield, gets it away to Gary, and Gary is hit at the 35-yard line, right at the line of scrimmage. As soon as he caught the football and turned around, Bob Arondelli put a hit on him. And the clock will continue to run with 13 seconds. 10. This will be the last play of the football game if they get it off. Barber calling it. 2 seconds, 1 second. Here's the snap. Final play of the football game. There it is down the center. It's incomplete.
And that's the end of the ball game.
That's the end of the old ball game as the horn didn't work with the score. Christopher Ziegler-Ralston, 39.